We often assume that reaching the absolute top of our field, securing the ultimate prize, will finally lead to lasting satisfaction. Yet individuals who win the highest honors in the world frequently struggle with depression and deep unfulfillment. Society teaches us to play the outer game. We're told that self-esteem is a gift granted by others through wealth, status, and constant public praise. The flaw in this strategy is that external conditions are beyond our control. Tying your well-being to a world that is permanently unpredictable ensures that your peace of mind is always at risk. This is the central observation of Tony Robbins. He notes that achieving every external goal without finding internal meaning is the ultimate form of failure. Real fulfillment requires a complete shift in strategy. It means walking away from the outer game and focusing on a set of internal mechanics that aren't subject to the whims of the world. To master these mechanics, we have to accept a universal truth. Every human life will face winter, periods of extreme, uncontrollable stress and tragedy. Consider someone born in 1910. As they come of age, World War I is ending, and the world appears to be entering a permanent season of prosperity and new technology. They expect the Roaring '20s to continue indefinitely, but they reach adulthood just as the global economy collapses in 1929, plunging the world into a sudden, uncontrollable panic. Their 30s bring the environmental devastation of the Dust Bowl, an agricultural catastrophe that leaves millions without food or work. By the time they turn 40, World War II breaks out, and they witness the literal bombing of their cities. Because these historical winters are a guarantee, anyone whose happiness depends entirely on a peaceful external environment is destined to suffer. The solution is to transition to the inner game. This begins with the discipline of reframing, choosing to believe that life happens for us rather than to us. In this framework, self-esteem is redefined. It isn't a gift of praise from others. It is a neurological byproduct earned by pushing yourself to do incredibly difficult things when no one is watching. We often mistake the ease of success for natural talent. We see Stephen Curry smiling on the court and assume his three-point accuracy is an effortless gift. The math tells a different story. Curry shoots 500 practice shots daily. That scales to 168,000 a year, a foundation of 2 million repetitions. His game shots represent a tiny fraction. He is confident because of evidence built in private. True self-esteem is the internal alignment of knowing your own strength. It is forged in the shadows, away from the public eye. This strength is managed through a specific mechanism, your focus. We do not experience an objective reality. We only experience the parts of life we choose to pay attention to. Focus triggers an internal chain reaction. What you focus on dictates the meaning you assign to a situation. That meaning generates an emotion, and that emotion drives your final decision. Most people try to drive this process with push motivation. They use willpower fueled by anger or fear. But willpower is a finite fuel, and eventually the engine will stop. The alternative is pull motivation. This is a sustained drive unlocked by finding a mission or a purpose that you care about more than your own comfort. Shifting from a self-obsessed push to a purpose-driven pull provides a consistent level of energy that doesn't disappear when the initial excitement of a goal wears off. We see high achievers fall into depression the moment they stop growing, proving that wealth and status cannot sustain us. This reveals that the internal engine of happiness is found in one word: progress. To stay in a state of progress, you have to prime the brain daily. This often starts with a physical shock, like plunging into freezing water, to train the mind to follow your commands instantly. After the physical shock, you spend 3 minutes on active gratitude. Because it is biologically impossible to feel fear or anger while experiencing genuine appreciation, this practice clears the path for 3 minutes of visualizing your goals as already achieved. The final step is sending a highly specific, sincere compliment to another person. This forces you to look for the good in others, training your brain to scan for positive patterns throughout the rest of your day. When you apply this level of focus to your own past, your perspective on trauma changes. You realize your hardest moments made you self-sufficient, allowing you to stop playing the victim and become the hero of your own life. By mastering your internal focus rather than fighting the external world, you earn the resilience to survive your worst days and the wisdom to lead others through theirs.